America first, American first. We are bringing this discussion for the past 6 months, and it really makes sense. We started this discussion prior to the election itself, 5th November 2024, when historical election in United States happened, and that prior to that only, we had speculated, we had anticipated that something very big, something very different would happen this time, and everyone is witnessing that certainly a very big, very different, everything is different that is happening right now. Anyway, right now the kind of everyone is discussing about India Pakistan ceasefire that has been proposed and brought by United States government, Mr. Donald Trump and his government. They have brought the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Now it is noticeable now. Anyway, attack is going on, but it has lessened to an extent. So that is completely commendable. This is what everyone is saying. Anyway, but the biggest news that right now that is surfacing is Donald Trump is arriving in Saudi Arabia. That is day after tomorrow, third day after tomorrow, 13th of 13th of May. Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, 13th of May, 14th of May, and uh, then in the Qatar, 15th of May, and in United Arab Emirates, 16th of May. He would meet Mr. Al Zayed in United Arab Emirates, and Muhammad Al Thani, Mr. Muhammad Al Thani in Qatar, and then he would actually participate in the GCC, that is Gulf Cooperation Council meeting, that comprises the Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, and United Arab Emirates. That is GCC, that he would attend the meeting. Anyway, focus of Mr. Donald Trump is to how to sideline Iran and Yemen politically, because they have become a kind of a headache, bottleneck in the Israel peace crisis. So in that way, he would talk with means he is trying to weaken Iran somehow, so that Yemeni Houthi fighters will get weakened and finally attack on the Israeli forces through Hamas, and Yemeni forces will weaken, and finally peace would take over. And in that fashion, the money that America is spending in Israel unnecessarily, it would start earning from the Israel. The concept is rather than giving money, start earning from there, and that is Gaza Strip making it riverine. Anyway, 2 days prior to this Donald Trump visit to Saudi Arabia, a platform is being created. A platform is being created for this meeting in Geneva, Switzerland, where Mr. He Lifang, he is Vice Premier of Chinese government, and Mr. Scott Bessent, he is the Treasury Secretary of United States. Mr. Scott Bessent and Mr. He Lifang from China and United States, historical discussion is going on in Geneva. Brainstorming discussion is going on Geneva. Yesterday one round happened, and today one round. That is 10th of the May and 11th of May in the Geneva. Now the US counterpart is saying that they are working toward resetting means that China would put 56% tariff on United States, or 0% tariff on the United States. I believe this is what resetting they mean. Means China would put 3% or 4% tariff on United States items, and United States they will bring back to 3%, 4% what it was earlier. Or America would bring back 145% tariff to 80%. That is another discussion. Or America would bring back the tariff on the China as 50%. Anyway, the concept is that the tariff that America is imposing on all the countries, that tariff is very low, and it should match those countries they impose on the American products that is entering into their country. Right now, America is talking about half of it. If India is charging 56% on American product entry into India, then America would charge 27%, that is more or less half of it. Anyway, that is called reciprocal or retaliatory taxes. and that tariff has been postponed for 90 days right now. So July first week that will come into the picture. But right now it is there on the China and Hong Kong, and America is has put 145% tariff, and in that retaliatory China has put 125% tariff on the American product. What is the present scenario, the trade scenario between America and China right now? The trade scenario, it is completely blocked. Only semiconductor devices or equipments or products, they are being exported or imported right now because there is no tariff on that. Otherwise, all toys, stationaries, bag, or whatever it is that was being imported into United States or anything that was being imported to China, all are completely on stall. They are stalled. They are completely blocked right now, completely, more or less. Now, in that fashion, the Chinese people who were buying the cheap, American people who were buying cheap Chinese toys and so many household things, they are completely on hold right now. Means they are not able to buy anyway. So what is the trade between America and China? That is around $660 billion is the trade between China and America. In that, China part is more or less $500 billion, and $160 billion that America export to the China. $660 billion is the trade. Now, officially it is around, I believe it is 350, $340 billion is the trade deficit of America. America is making 1.8 trillion trade deficit everywhere. Means America is losing $1.8 trillion everywhere. It is taking that money as a loan from international community like monetary fund or international bank, and then kind of other private organization. Now, idea of Mr. Donald Trump is to completely control over the losses that America is making because of the trade, and in that fashion it has imposed 145% tariff on the China, so that import into the America from China will lessen, and whatever it is, America is able to export or not, whatever, but trade deficit should be zero as far as China is concerned. But anyway, Mr. Donald Trump is talking now that trade deficit with China is not $350 billion, it is $1 trillion. This is what Mr. Donald Trump is saying. How it is that people are very clever now. What they were doing till, I believe, till 2 days back, anyone can purchase online material from the China website. Now Americans were purchasing online. They were making online purchase from the China country. Many stationery good or toys or whatever. And up to $800 anyone can buy without any taxes online. Now America was receiving 1.2 billion packages per year from China only. 1.2 billion package, and in one package $800 cost is tax free. Now if I average it for $400 per package, uh, uh, per package costing, that is the per package whatever the expenditure has been made in buying it, then it comes to around $500 billion. Means Donald Trump is right. It looks like that American people are buying $1 trillion item from China, 500 from the direct that is entering into America, and 500 through online. Now just think that if $1 trillion United States is losing because of China, then what would be the condition of a country that is under $38 trillion debt? United States is in $38 trillion debt. $1.8 trillion is accruing every year, and mainly it is because of China. China only, more than 50% debt is because of China only. So in the Geneva Convention, in the Geneva meeting, no one is expecting that anything very concrete will come out. Anyway, America has closed this loophole of the online purchase now, and 145% taxes has been tariff have been imposed on the online. This happened 2-3 days back only. Anyway, now Geneva meeting between Mr. Scott Bessent and Mr. He Lifang, people are not expecting that anything will come out, because America is completely serious about China now. Till Chinese products are entering into America, America will be able to come out of this debt kind of scenario. So people are not looking that anything will come out of that meeting. So that meeting is mainly as a kind of a something like a platform for the main meeting that is Donald Trump is coming to the Middle East. This is setting a preparatory platform for the main meeting. This is what I'm thinking. But anyway, what is the solution of the America-China problem? Solution is certainly not imposing tariff. Whenever you impose high tariff, the poverty of the country start increasing. This is the economics fundamental. If America is imposing high tariff, American will start becoming poorer day by day. They will starve. They will starve in a way that they will not be able to buy items at all. American products are very highly priced, and Chinese products they will not be able. They will start starving. A person who is starving, certainly he will move towards poverty only. He cannot be prosperous. Anyway, Donald Trump is saying whatever the condition is, people are happy or not, but America is not losing any money as far as China is concerned. This is what his logic is. But the main logic should be America should produce an item in such a manner that it should reverse the direction of the river. Means Chinese people will be cry, they will cry for the American product. Is America should make that situation. Means product of the America should be so demanding and tempting that no one will avoid not buying American product. No one will kind of afford not buying American product. That quality America should develop its product, its movies or whatever it is, and that is the permanent solution to this problem, not increasing the tariff. Anyway, day or tomorrow, Donald Trump or United States government, they will understand this concept of economics and they will think about it. This is not the solution. China never went ahead and put 200, 300 tariff on the American product. Rather, they focused on the productivity, quality, and price of their product, and automatically everyone started buying. This is the solution. Anyway, when Donald Trump is coming to the Middle East, a lot of ripple will be felt in India and Pakistan also. That we will put eye upon that what's going on and how things would progress.